When it comes to hotels in Disney World, there's something for every taste and every budget. But if you're looking for the most luxurious experiences Disney has to offer and are willing to pay for it, how will you know you're getting the best for your hard-earned dollar? Hey everybody, it's Chris for AllEars TV and AllEars.net. Today we're talking about the most luxurious hotels in Walt Disney World according to you. We pulled this list straight from reviews you posted on AllEars.net. Your pick for the fourth best luxe hotel in Disney World with a rating of 9.05, the Contemporary Resort. Ooh, starting out in the 9s. This is going to be a great episode. Located just to the right of Magic Kingdom when facing its entrance, the Contemporary Resort is one of two opening day resorts in Walt Disney World. While it might not have the most fabulous theming, the prestige of this resort comes from its very close proximity to the Magic Kingdom and iconic stature. Accessed by a walking path or by the monorail, which drives through the middle of the resort's main building, the Contemporary is all about easy access to and amazing views of Magic Kingdom.
Scon8807 said, "The Contemporary is a beautiful resort seated right beside Bay Lake for an amazing view. It's a short 5-minute walk from the Magic Kingdom and it's a monorail resort. You do need to take buses to the other parks, which can be a little rough as you may have to deal with excessive noise when exhausted on the way back from the parks. The resort is not as themed as the others, so it does come off slightly plain compared to other resorts. The pool was nice, but not very quiet. I would gladly come back and stay here again."
I appreciate the Contemporary for its close proximity to Magic Kingdom, but having Chef Mickey's wake you up at 7 a.m. isn't really my definition of luxury. I think it's a great family hotel, but if you're looking for a luxurious vacation, I don't know if Contemporary is where I'd tell you to go.
I'm on the record that the Contemporary is not my favorite of the monorail resorts. However, it does have some real upside. There are great dining options. You have California Grill, Chef Mickey's. The view is absolutely amazing. You cannot beat the view of Magic Kingdom. Plus, one of the best aspects is that it is a very easy walk over to Magic Kingdom.
And I will admit, this resort's decor has become dated many times over the years. One reviewer said when they asked their child what the theme of the Contemporary was, his answer was an airport. But the rooms inside the main A-frame tower of the resort are currently being renovated and should be completed within the next few months.
Contemporary is definitely one of my favorite hotels in all of Disney World, specifically because I've stayed there the most. I have a lot of really happy memories there, and you can't beat that walkway right over to Magic Kingdom or the monorail going through the hotel.
The rooms at the Contemporary Resort are among the largest at Disney World in each category, including standard rooms and suites. Standard rooms have 2 queen beds and a day bed, or a king-size bed and a day bed. They can accommodate up to 5 people, plus a child under 3 who would use a crib. Suites in various configurations and price ranges are also available, including the ultra-luxurious presidential suite with over 2,000 square feet and 5 balconies because, sometimes 4 balconies just is not enough. You can save some money by opting to stay in one of the resort's garden wing rooms. These are the smaller buildings on Bay Lake. But if you want the creme de la creme, you want to stay in the main building with a theme park view. There's nothing more iconic than that. A reviewer named C. Cooney 1307 said, "Being able to simply walk home from Magic Kingdom with sleeping kids in the stroller was a dream." Corinus added, "The fireworks from our room were fantastic. Disney knows how to do fireworks. The ambiance of this resort is wonderful. I love the rooms. I do recommend if you can stay in the tower on the theme park side, do it. To me, you can't go wrong with the Contemporary." The pros. The walkway from this resort to the Magic Kingdom makes this very valuable real estate. Book a park view to take advantage of this exclusive perk of staying here. This hotel's suites offer modern, understated decor and theming. The cons, one reviewer said their child thought it reminded them of an airport. Chef Mickey's is downstairs and starts getting rowdy at 7:30 a.m. 7 days a week. Your review said you found this hotel to be particularly expensive. And the number 3 best Luxe hotel in Disney World, according to your reviews with a rating of 9.23, is Riviera Resort. Disney's Riviera Resort is Walt Disney World's newest Disney Vacation Club resort. Riviera Resort is the 15th DVC and the first standalone DVC to be built in over 8 years. While it is available to book as part of the DVC program, it is absolutely available to non-owners as well in the form of standard hotel bookings. So don't let this classification scare you away.
Beach BB1 said, recently chose this hotel to celebrate our anniversary. It was absolutely beautiful with amazing suites and amenities. Topolino's Terrace was an incredible dining experience with delicious food and panoramic views. Highly recommend.
Oh, I love the Riviera Resort. It is such a charming resort. It's Disney's newest resort. There are touches of European flair all over the place. The menus are incredible. There are photos of Walt and his family actually traveling in Europe. This is definitely one with a more grown-up feel. It's not over-the-top Disney. The food is more elevated. And if you're staying at Riviera, I'm gonna insist you do a resort day just so you can take in everything that it has to offer. I love this one.
Riviera Resort offers 5 room types: Tower Studios, Deluxe Studios, 1-bedroom villas, 2-bedroom villas, and 3-bedroom grand villas. The studios feature kitchenettes and the villas offer full kitchens. Every room comes with its very own private balcony. This resort really seems to have found its audience. When we did our list of worst hotels in Disney World last year, this topped your list of the worst deluxe resorts. The reviews page for the Riviera were flooded with new reviews after that episode aired, and we're happy to see it's included in your best of the most luxurious hotels list. An anonymous reviewer said, "We stayed in January of this year and had the most amazing time. We stayed in a 2-bedroom suite with a view of the Skyliner and Spaceship Earth. We could not have asked for a better stay. We would absolutely stay again." While the 2-bedroom villas may be the peak of luxe, you should also know that the Tower Studio rooms are some of the smallest at Disney World, not even in just the deluxe resort category. At 255 square feet, there isn't even a real bed in the room. Instead, you'll have to pull down a Murphy bed that serves as your sofa during the day. A great way to save space in a small room, but maybe not the most luxe accommodation in Disney World, especially with a price tag that can reach over $630 per night during the busy season. Dalton98 explained, "In addition to the gorgeous architecture of the hotel, the Riviera offers convenient transportation services, and with the Skyliner being connected to this hotel, it offers easy access to Hollywood Studios and Epcot. One other great part of this resort is the subtle nature of the theming. Not everyone is a fan of the in-your-face Disney theme, and if you are an adult or traveling without children, this could be a perfect fit for you."
This may be at the top of my list for Disney World hotels where I really want to stay. You have incredible dining options. Topolino's is probably one of the most underrated signature restaurants in all of Disney World. And also just there are such incredible details throughout. While you're there, be sure to check out Voyager's Lounge.
The pros. You're closer than ever to Epcot and Hollywood Studios on Disney World's newest transportation system that doubles as a ride. Everything is beautiful and new at this resort, with gorgeous gardens to stroll through and hidden spots to lounge. Your reviews said you felt like you knew you were in Disney World, but didn't feel hit over the head with the Disney theming. The cons. Many of you mentioned how expensive it is, but as reviewer Beach BB1 said, expensive but well worth the money. With no boats or monorail to get you to the Magic Kingdom, your only options are bus and Skyliner. Several of you mentioned feeling like the buses seem to take a long time. The European design aesthetic isn't so far off from what is commonly found in this country, so there are definitely resorts that will make you feel more transported than this one. Your pick for the second best luxe hotel in Disney World with a rating of 9.25. Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House. If you consider waking up to sweeping views of an African savanna with live safari animals such as giraffes, zebras, and antelopes, have we got a resort for you. The awe-inspiring 6-story main lobby of this resort is full of the largest collection of African artwork outside of the continent of Africa. And when you step foot inside for the first time, it becomes clear very quickly that this just isn't immersive theming at its best. This truly is a work of art.
Timco5 said, "There is nothing bad to say about this hotel. I've stayed here several times and each stay has been wonderful. If you are an animal lover or are interested in African culture, you need to stay here. I would say it is worth it to spend a little extra to get a Savannah View room. The restaurants here are some of the best on Disney property. Both Boma and Jiko are at the top of my list of some of my favorite restaurants."
Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge is hands down my favorite hotel in all of Disney World. It has Chica, which is probably my favorite restaurant in Disney. Plus, you can see the animals. I mean, how can you possibly beat it?
Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge is a deluxe resort in closest proximity to Disney's Animal Kingdom. The main lodge and its adjacent rooms are called Jumbo House, with a smaller Disney Vacation Club section of the resort called Kidani Village that offers more of a boutique hotel feeling with just as much attention to detail and design. The accommodations offered at Animal Kingdom Lodge were updated in 2019 and feature more muted colors and patterns than the original design. There are deluxe and standard rooms offered, as well as 1 and 2 bedroom suites, plus presidential and vice presidential suites.
This is my favorite resort in all of Disney World. I mean, luxury to me means a bathrobe, a cup of coffee, and a giraffe. So...
An important word of warning, Savannah rooms do not come standard and are more expensive than other rooms. You'll pay about $200 more a night for the guarantee of seeing animals right from your room's balcony. And if you're looking for unique and luxurious, those standard view rooms may not fit the bill.
Pro tip, if you're on a budget and willing to take a risk, consider booking a standard view room and making a special request for a partial Savannah view. Based on availability, you could end up with a room with almost as good as a view as a Savannah View room, but for $0 extra.
A reviewer named Anon Disney said, "One of the best resorts on property and one of my personal favorites. The rooms are well themed, spacious, and obviously well cared for. The only detractor is that you must take a bus everywhere as opposed to alternative modes of transportation being offered at most other resorts."
Contemporary might be my favorite, but if we took out the memories, then Animal Kingdom Lodge wins it all the way. I love seeing the animals, the food is amazing, and the theming just goes above and beyond.
The pros. The Savannah View is a very necessary luxury according to your reviews. Beautiful and quaint, this hotel offers a level of immersion only Disney can pull off. You told us that you love that you don't have to skimp on luxury in favor of theming and vice versa. The cons, not even a Skyliner can help you here. The bus is your only free transportation option. It's close to Animal Kingdom, but far from the 3 other parks, so you're looking at a bit of time spent on that free bus. If you don't spring for the Savannah View rooms, you're missing out on the biggest reason people love this resort. And your pick for the #1 Luxe Hotel, and also your #1 hotel in all of Walt Disney World with a rating of 9.43. Copper Creek Villas at Wilderness Lodge.
Whenever I think of Wilderness Lodge, I always think of it as an example that Disney did their hotel theming really, really well. My favorite part is that the main pool flows out from a creek mouth inside the lobby.
Wilderness Lodge has long been a favorite resort among major Disney fans. In 2017, the addition of Copper Creek Villas, which are Disney Vacation Club villas within the main Wilderness Lodge building, along with a super exclusive collection of 26 cabins on the shore of Bay Lake, added a certain degree of opulence to this resort's rustic offerings while staying true to the original lodge's overall theme of the Pacific Northwest. specifically themed after the late 19th century railroad hotels of the American West's National Park region, with elements that also connect to Walt Disney's love of trains. This resort is also inspired by the legendary mining and railroad history of the Pacific Northwest.
N More 1229 said, I have stayed in this resort 3 times. Each time is an enjoyable experience and I love the hotel. Arriving at Copper Creek, you are greeted by Wilderness Lodge cast members, and once you step foot into the hotel, you are transported into the woods. One thing that I have noticed is the design between the villas at Copper Creek and the Wilderness Lodge. This resort has the best flavor or design, in my opinion. Adventure is out there, and the wilderness must be explored.
I grew up going to Wilderness Lodge as a kid, but it wasn't until recently that I stayed for the first time at Copper Creek, and I was really impressed. I thought that the rooms were really pretty and they fit in well with the theming of the rest of the resort.
The 1, 2, and 3 bedroom cabins introduced the light and bright, open and airy design aesthetic that has now been rolled out across the entire resort in a recent remodel. This is all achieved using the natural materials of granite, stone, and wood, seamlessly blending rustic and modern styles. Out on the screened-in wraparound porch of those ultra-luxe cabins, you'll find a gated hot tub as well as a picnic table overlooking the lake. An anonymous reviewer told us it was heaven. The suite is enormous with a full kitchen and a huge dining room table that could easily seat 10 to 12 people. Our measly 6 people looked pitiful using one end. Super comfortable. We came in with every intention of going to Magic Kingdom the next day, but the room was so wonderful and comfortable, we just ended up staying in and taking it easy that day. The pros. The rustic luxury of this resort is the big draw according to your reviews. There are many great dining options, including Geyser Point, an idyllic outdoor lounge. The grounds are so beautifully designed and maintained, it really feels luxurious. The cons? Once again, a top pick, with the only free transportation option being a bus, except for a boat to Magic Kingdom. At 340 square feet, the deluxe studios at Copper Creek are smaller than the equivalent room at Grand Floridian, which comes in at 375 square feet, and Riviera's at 423 square feet. While close to Magic Kingdom, you mentioned the other parks felt far. And that does it for your list of the best luxurious hotels in Walt Disney World. What did you think of this list? Did your favorite luxurious getaway make it on this list, or did you feel like the best one was overlooked by your fellow viewers? Head over to AllEars.net and leave your reviews for everything Disney Parks related. Hotels, restaurants, rides, food, and more. We're still working on what's the more. You have the option to change this list right now by leaving your own review, and who knows, your opinion may be included in a future episode. If you like this video, please go ahead and click that thumbs up. Be sure to stay tuned to AllEars TV and AllEars.net for more Disney news. Follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. New to the channel? Check out our other AllEars videos right here, and please subscribe to AllEars.net. You clang that little notification bell so you immediately get notified when we post a new video. This is Chris for AllEars TV. See you next time.